So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to JeffMan316 Custom YouTube channel. I'm your host, JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. And guess what? We're going to have a surprise Marvel Legends review and ranking video for a set of Build-A-Figures that I had no clue that I was going to be able to do. But I was able to get the Marvel Legends Black Widow Build-A-Figure set. So we've got 6 figures that you were required to build the Crimson Dynamo. We've got the one figure that you don't need, but it's part of the set, and I've got one to show you. And then other than that, we're going to build this Crimson Dynamo. I'm going to show it to you. We're going to look at each of these figures, and then we're going to rank them what I think from worst to best. So before we get into this video, do me a favor, give it the thumbs up, like it, or dislike it. Any feedback's much appreciated. Then subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. And then after you subscribe, do the next best thing. Go ahead and hit that notification bell and you'll be the first to know when I post new videos. So let's get into ranking the Marvel Legends Crimson Dynamo Black Widow line. Let's go. So like I said, here are the figures that we're going to be looking at. I'll tell you each one of them as we go, and then we'll look at them. And then first, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the parts built. They built this awesome Crimson Dynamo figure. And he's just like some of those other ones that we built. He is huge. And they did an amazing job on him. I love how the Marvel Legends are pretty sturdy, and the parts stick together pretty good, unlike some of those damn DC figures. So I'm going to give you a look all around of the Crimson Dynamo. I like the back with it looks like it's got, you know, the engine there. I love the fact that one hand is in a fist and the other hand is like a claw. That is a really good Build-A-Figure. I'm impressed with this one. So now that we've looked at the Build-A-Figure, let's look at the individual figures that you get in this set. So with the first one being the Taskmaster. So here's your Taskmaster, and I've got it posed with basically all the weapons that come with it. So let's make sure we can get this thing to focus. There you go. So here's the figure. You get the sword, the shield, you get a bow and arrow, basically all the weapons. I think it's a pretty impressive figure. You get, obviously, its mask with a hood on because, you know, in the movie, you don't know who it is at first. So that's the first figure you get. The second one is Black Widow herself, Scarlett Johansson. And as you probably already know, she's in a battle over this movie because she doesn't think she got paid enough because it was streaming. Pretty good figure. I think there's a really good scan. They did a good job this time. Comes with some bayonets, I guess. Got some weapons on each side that I've put in her holsters. And so, pretty good depiction of her from the film. So, Black Widow. Yelena Belova. And I really like this figure, and I really like the actress. Florence Pugh, she plays in one of my favorite movies, which is not Black Widow, Midsommar, if you haven't seen that. So I've got her with one of the pistols, and I've got another one that's over here in her holster. So I really like this figure. There's the back, so you can see. So in the next figure is the Red Guardian. And so this figure comes with his shield. Pretty good head scan. Basically played, I forget the actor's name, but he plays Hopper in the Stranger Things. I like, you know, that they did a good job of creating this bulky size. And it's got some really good details there. And, you know, obviously it's got the hole in the back, so you can mount the shield on there as needed. So the next figure is the Winter Soldier. So, not a huge super fan of this Winter Soldier figure. Can I get it to, there you go. I don't know. I just don't like it, obviously. You know, I prefer the Winter Soldier like from the movies, but it's a really good figure. It's got a lot of detail, a lot of accessories and stuff mounted on his belt. You can obviously unholster the gun. I've got the bigger weapon in his hand. There's the rest of his outfit. Second to last is Marvel's Crossbones. There we go. Really like that skull mask. Like the crossbones on the chest. Like the weapons. You can, and it's 2 in his holsters as well. And so you got the holsters are good, you know, the strap onto the legs. Got the long flowing ponytail. That's a pretty cool figure. And then the last figure in the set is Marvel's Spy Master. So you got his logo on his chest. I'm not sure why it's not wanting to. There, you got his logo on his chest. He's got the yellow and blue outfit. Got the red gun which sets it off. Pretty cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you my opinion of how these figures rank, not including the Build-A-Figure, from worst to best. So my worst one is actually the last one that you saw. So he's my last one. So who do you think I'm going to pick next? We're going to go with the Winter Soldier. I mean, it's a decent figure, but like I said, it's just not the depiction of the character that I like. And I need to get some stands for these damn things, because I can't get them to stand up. Their feet sometimes are warped out of the package, and I struggle to get them to stand up. So what do you think is next? Huh? What do you think? What do you think? We're going with Yelena. I mean, the figure is nice, and it's a really good scan of her. But the figure is just like really plain Jane. I mean, there's not much to it. It's kind of a boring figure. So she's going next. So come on, what do you think? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Probably a surprise to you, but I'm going to go with Crossbones. And I will tell you the only reason why. I just think his head looks too little for his body. It looks out of proportion when you put it on a shelf. I don't know. I just think it looks kind of silly. It's a really good figure, but just because of that, it takes it down a whole notch for me. It would probably be ranked a lot higher if the figure looked better and more proportion. So where are we going next? All right. Well, even though it's a really good scan of Scarlett Johansson, I'm going with Black Widow next, if I can get her feet to bend. And I don't want to break them. Might have to heat hers up. There you go. Is she going to stand? I mean, it's a really good figure. Like I said, it's kind of plain Jane. It's a boring figure to me compared to some of the other ones in the set. And if you know what I mean, the next two. I really just like this figure. That's our next one. It's going to be the Red Guardian. I think the figure looks super cool. I think it's a really super scan. The forehead looks a little big on that Scarlett Johansson one, so that might take that down a notch. So you obviously know who I'm picking as the best one. I just think because of the deco on the figure and all the accessories that it comes with, you can't go wrong with having your number one figure in the set being the Taskmaster. So that's our ranking from best to worst. So what do you guys think of my ranking? You like it? You not like it? Give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Give me any feedback. Then after you do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, all the new subscribers that I've been getting. Then after you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. It's right down there. You'll be the first to know when I post new videos. So until next time, boys and girls, this is JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying, you guys be safe out there.